Vinicius Junior.
He's had a hit! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is...
And Batistuta! There it is!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
There's the whistle for half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
Here we go again. Vinicius Junior. That is good alertness.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Lampard. He won't be happy with that one. No way through, so back it comes. Lampard! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And here's Torres. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Fernando Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vinicius Junior looking understandably energised after his goal. Belts one. Oh, that was close. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Decent hit! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Oh no, this does not look good.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Now it's Torres. Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Batistuta. Ronaldinho. Lampard. Ronaldinho. In with the challenge. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Tchouaméni. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Torres. And he's surging through. Oh, that is asking for... He's got the shot away! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Number 19.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 20, Son Heung-min.
now they can spring out of defence. No way through. It's Lampard! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're up to 5 corners now. Goes in for the header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Beckham. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Haaland. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Played back in. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Nuno Mendes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Oh, good ball.
Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's got a side of goal. He should have put that one away.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bayer. Oh no, what has happened here? Haaland! It's a lucky 7th corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Real chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's had a shot! They've done it! Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. Terrible error, duly punished.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
This is threatening to become a really good game. And through to the goalkeeper. Roberto Carlos. Oh, what a mistake! Real chance here. Chance! He scores! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We have already started here. Rafinha, Mohamed Salah, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Great hit! Oh, no joy this time. No, that was never going to make it. David Villa. Now it's Rafinha. He's in space and looking for options. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. He's in plenty of space here. Looking for options for movement. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
And it's Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Batistuta is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. There's the hit! That's going to go a long way. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rice. Oh, they can break here. Oh, that's fabulous. Looks for the finish. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Looking for the runner.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Upamecano. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Brilliantly cut out. Arsenal have their second corner now. Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Timber spots it and intercepts.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Chiesa! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Van de Ven. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rafinha. So what can they make of this? Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. He is through here. Rice. And Adams. Rice. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's there to retrieve it. Shot a goal! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Ronaldinho. And it's... And Batistuta! And here's Ronaldinho.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Batistuta. Ronaldinho. He's a sharp little ball here. Ah, that's a fine interception. David Villa looks to get on the end of this. No, again, there's no way through. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about...
And the shots! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
So their fourth corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now they can spring out of defence. Rafinha. Yaya Toure. Just eases him off the ball. He's going for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mohamed Salah really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
They're up to 5 corners now. It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Timber tries to clear. And it's Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That is a brilliant interception.
The attendance for this match was
Messi.
60,179.
Played right into his path. Batistuta. He's had a hit! He's got a goal! Right back in the game! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Mbappe to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And the pass. Good effort from distance. Now it's Ronaldinho. Chiesa. Right, looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cafu cuts it out. Mbappe has a goal! It's in!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. David Villa! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Adams. And Rafinha. And it's Salah. Oh no, what has happened here? Chance! He scores! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Chiesa. That is good alertness. Well, that looks a decent ball. Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafinha. He won't be happy with that one. Rice. No, that's been intercepted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That looks a cracking ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's intervened well there. Rafinha. Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. And it's Ronaldinho.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Rafinha is there, and he can get that clear.
Has been indicated.
Fiddles it through. Messi, and he was alert to it. Rafinha. Mohamed Salah. Bayer deals with it effortlessly. 4 added minutes on the board. Yaya Toure. Oh, not quite. And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Can he finish? He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Just eases him off the ball. Interesting ball. That is good alertness. Batistuta. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Great chance here from position A1. Beckham! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Had a shot! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Ribery. Now Costa Curta. Perez. And he welcomes it in. Goes in for the header! Suarez gets flagged offside. De Bruyne. Oh, good-looking ball. Cafu. Aims beyond the defence. Great shapes to shoot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's...
And the shot! Really well taken goal. Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And he was quick to react. Played out towards the right wing.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
He's through here. Now it's Ronaldinho. And he's away. Oh, he's been flattened there. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Perez. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ribery. Luis Suarez. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Batistuta! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Beckham.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. Corner then. And we have our very first corner. Beckham! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
And it's Luis Suarez, Figo. And that's been won straight back. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cafu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage.
And he'll shoot here. He's done very well to get to that.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing.
He's got full. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckham gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
1 minute.
Now it's Batistuta. And they're quick to get it back. With Rudiger. Ronaldinho. Yaya Toure. And this is shot at goal! Goal!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
And we've reached half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. There's the hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Roberto Carlos goes short. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Gently done.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. Might be... Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Adams gets across to intercept that. Yaya Toure. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Chiesa. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Paris Saint-Germain are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 71 898.
Chiesa providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Changement en cours.
Now it's Messi. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Perez. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Messi, and that has been cleared. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Great chance! It's there! 2 up, and threatening to pull clear. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Cafu, De Bruyne. And he was alert to it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's a nicely measured pass. And the pass is intercepted. Ribery. And it's Perez. Now it's Figo. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, he's found support out wide. Batistuta. And Beckham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ribery. Short changes him with that pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Son Heung-min in acres of space out wide. He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's having a go! That's got him rattled. Adams makes the interception. Oh, easy pickings there. 2 minutes to be added on. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Beckham picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around, going behind.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty.
Andres Iniesta. Few do it better than him. Some say nobody has done it better than him. He's got the shot away! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Number 18.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Van Dijk makes the interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Couldn't squeeze it through. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Engages and forces him off the ball. Julie. Here's Rodri. Guardiola. Ernest. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's fabulous. David Villa is flagged offside. Koundé, and it's Iniesta. Ernest, and it's Guardiola. Quarter of an hour played. No way through. Romario, he's got space in the area, and he's there to belt it away. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That looks just the goalkeeper to beat. He's had a shot! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 19 minutes is...
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
David Beckham. David Beckham.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping.
Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta stood his ground strongly. Rodri. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. A good ball, and this looks promising. Spread it left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He is through here. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Batistuta. David Villa, and he's managed to get free. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. He won't be happy with that one. Chance to Torres! Well-timed, excellent interception. Iniesta. Juli. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Ludovic Juli.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Juli. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Juli.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he welcomes it in. Now this could be a chance. He's shifting through the shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 18.
And now he has two. Barcelona take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Can he put it away? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Del Piero. And it's Batistuta. Messi, Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. Iniesta.
There will be
Guardiola.
3 minutes added time.
Now it's Romario. Juli. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Romario. And Romario! And more, and more, and more! And they're at it again in double quick time.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Number 18.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
the second half gets underway.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a...
Horace! Well, now it's a race for the ball. They're urging him to shoot. He's got away. It's a mighty effort! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Looking tidy in possession here. Can he finish? He has done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Now the finish! They've scored! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a cut. And now the hit! Just too high.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. David Villa! And that tested the keeper.
Villa put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Ernest. David Villa. Oh, well played. He's gone forward. Spread neatly. Still they trail, and time is ticking away.
The attendance for this
Quarter
match
of an hour
was
into the second half.
29,514.
Can he get onto this? He has found the way through. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard. Julie. Brilliantly cut out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Toure wins the duel this time. And back to the keeper they go. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Iniesta looking to run onto it. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Batistuta is herring after that one. Now that's well seen too. Ernest. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard. Ernest. Iniesta has it out wide and in space. There's the hit! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Barcelona have their second corner now. They've played it short. Oh, it's been flattened there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And now a sudden chance to counter. "75 minutes played. He's looking to set free a runner. Julie. He is just caressing the ball. Barcelona awarded another corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona have their third corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Del Piero.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
chance! Roberto Carlos with the short one. Julu. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. Can he finish? It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
After 84 minutes is...
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Romario. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
He's picked his way through. Hones! Oh, terrific save. Del Piero.
Added minutes has been indicated.
To a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Serginho. That's a little off target. Hernes. Chance here to counter. Hernes! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Substitution in progress.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he's there to clear it. There's the shot! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will...